Hello, welcome to Haman Tech YouTube channel. So guys, welcome to my channel. Today topic is about Airtel 5G spectrum. So let's discuss about 5G bands in India. So guys, in this latest update, the 5G auction has already held in India. We already know that. So particular 5G spectrum has been acquired by specific telecom operators like Reliance Jio, Airtel, and Vodafone also spend a lot of money for the auction, for spending a lot of money for the particular bands, 5G bands. So coming to this Airtel, acquiring a lot of 5G spectrum categories of frequency bands they acquired, like you can say they spent amount like 43,000 crores around like that to secure 19.8 gigahertz worth of 5G spectrum by the Airtel. So coming to this Airtel, specifically they bought a 5G bands in India. They are decided to launch 5G as fast as to India. So they decided that they got small megahertz to higher frequency ranges, megahertz to gigahertz frequency level 5G spectrum are spent a lot of money by Airtel. So coming to this 5G bands in India, so they are 900 megahertz and 1800 megahertz and 2100 megahertz and 3300 megahertz and 26 gigahertz. Means it in this there are types of bands also there. In this 900 megahertz is come from 98 band, N8 band. So coming to 1800 megahertz, it comes from N3 band. So 21 megahertz band is N1 and 3300 megahertz is N78 and 26 gigahertz is higher frequency, which is speed, ultimate speed, which is gigabyte speed. So coming to its band is N258 millimeter wave, which means higher frequencies and higher range of data network is to be provided by the Airtel. So these are the particular, specifically Airtel bought a particular 5G bands in India. So these are the frequencies. So coming to this Airtel, there also has a lower frequency. It is 700 megahertz also. So whereas Reliance Jio also acquired a 700 megahertz spectrum in all 22 circles in India. So coming to this Airtel, also company of CEO Gopal Vittal explained reason in an interview with Telecom. So they are mid-band spectrum, which is avoided for 700 megahertz spectrum, as it would cost more money to acquire and deploy, be bad for environment due to higher power consumptions. He said that this 700 megahertz spectrum is would cost more money. So they are decided to even standalone network and non-standalone network. If you take a look at sub gigahertz spectrum, Airtel has 900 megahertz frequency band for only 3 circles, including Assam, Jammu, Kashmir and Northeast. It seems like Airtel is looking to extend the 5G coverage in hilly areas, which means there are no network coverage. They have like in hilly areas. They decided to these particular areas, Assam and Jammu Kashmir and Northeast areas. It seems like Airtel looking to extend that 5G coverage in hilly area terrains and lower frequency bands. So coming to this particular sub 6G frequency band, and Airtel has picked up a particular 1800 megahertz as well as 2100 megahertz bands in 12 different circles. Coming to this 6 gigahertz spectrum, mid band, which means coming to Airtel in all around 100 megahertz to 3300 megahertz frequency band in all 22 circles in India, which is mid range. So mid-range band. So coming to here detailed Airtel 5G spectrum allocation in all 22 circles of India. They are released that a particular band which area is to be circled in our area. So coming to this, in our first Andhra Pradesh, 900 megahertz is not that much required. That is 3300 megahertz and 26 gigahertz is there. Bandwidth band. So hilly areas, they decided to three areas only, three states only: Assam, Jammu Kashmir and Northeast also 900 megahertz. So these are all Airtel 5G spectrum acquisition. So they decided that why the Airtel 5G is in a standard alone or non-standard alone network. So in this particular standard alone, they have mentioned that there are two methods to deploy the 5G network, that a standard alone and non-standard alone. Almost all the telecom operators decided that across India and world for going for the non-standard alone architecture. So because it is cost effective and faster to deploy, it uses the existing 5G 4G infrastructure that already there and already developed by the telecom operators. They use that particular hardware, 4G particular hardware systems. So they offer 5G services without much difference on top of that. So coming to this particular 4G infrastructure already by non-standard alone, which means standard alone means which is completely different 4G hardware. What are the circles in our areas, particular all over world or all over India, they have to fix all the 5G related hardware and receivers and transmitters. So it is much cost effective than our existing system. So they are used to existing 4G infrastructure is to be offer 5G services without much costlier. So they decided that non-standard alone. So Airtel is using that particular dynamic spectrum sharing to share spectrum between 4G and 5G bands. So they decided that standard alone is 5G is expensive that to deploy. So telecom companies have so far hesitated that this architecture where whole network stack is based on 5G specifications. So they recently said that the Airtel CEO Gopal Vittal said that his company has upgraded its 5G NSA infrastructure to SA 5G with software upgrade. It seems like Airtel will be virtualizing the 4G EPC to move it all the 5G core. So Airtel 5G will also based on non-standard alone technology. As we move forward, Airtel might giving a 5G network to standalone 5G. To learn more about standalone and NSA, I will ready to make video on that particular SA, what is mean by SA and what is mean by NSA in depth. I will make a video on that particular topic. So going to this particular so the Airtel launch that particular 5G in India, it officially releases that 5G deployment will be started on August 2022 by the telecom vendors including Ericsson, by using Nokia and Samsung. They are used to collaborated by starting this 5G development in India. So in rollout in particular circles in all over India. So Airtel is decided that at the end of August they used to get 5G services roll out in particular cities, like some of the cities they have mentioned. I will shared on screenshot. So these are 5G supported circles I wanted to show you. So they are initially launching 5G services following Indian cities, like we already know that. So it is officially released by Airtel. So Ahmedabad, Bengaluru, Chandigarh, Chennai, Delhi, Gandhinagar, Gurugram, Hyderabad, Jamnagar, Kolkata, Lucknow, Mumbai, and Pune. So these are the most of the Indian cities which can really coming fast 5G network services in this at the end of this August. So they have decided that particular cities, not all that cities, 5G service in August. In case you need to wait for a few months, perhaps they said that you can wait some of the days, some of the months like September, October at the end to get 5G network in the major cities. Apart from that, Airtel already detailed that 5G network rollout plan for more than 5,000 towns across India. So Airtel 5G circles, like some of the circles for the 5G network to all 22 circles, like I already shown and particular screenshot. I'll display that. Like Andhra Pradesh, Assam, Bihar, Delhi, Gujarat, Haryana, Himachal Pradesh, Jammu Kashmir, Karnataka, Kerala. So these are all 22 circles they use to develop their 5G network coverage in a particular mindset. Then you need to wait for till March 2024. They have already said you need to wait for 2 years to particular each and every corner in India. You can get a 5G network services. So another question I raised that was answered by the Airtel. Do you need a new Airtel's 5G SIM? As it was an important topic that so far it is has not announced that you will need to a new 5G SIM card to access 5G. So because in fact no other telecom operators in India has said that 5G compatible SIM card it is required, or you can very well use for 4G SIM card to access 5G. So this detailed article new 5G SIM to avail 5G services, so that you can know that you can have 5G is in under development. So in some of the Airtel 4G SIM card previous 1 year back, you have already registered for Airtel or any other networks. 1 year back SIM cards, you need to don't change for connect to 5G new SIM. They have given for a particular synchronized to 5G. So in that particular 4G SIM, you can avail 5G services. So this particular 5G has some particular trials in various 5G download and upload speeds. Frequency bands and configurations in mid bands 1800 megahertz frequency band, a non-standard alone architecture, and DSS, and download speed is up to around 340 Mbps and 67 Mbps of upload speed for standard alone architecture, unlike an architecture. So they also said that they offer up to 1 Gbps of download speed with latency of around 220 meters indoors. They already tried in particular last year also. They had trials, some of trials for 5G. They can reach up to 3 Gbps of download speed. So these are all about Airtel. So they are used to know about what are the Airtel 5G plans and prices in India. You are already curious about that. How much it is acquired and how much it plans will be. It will be cost around like 2 times better than 4G network or 5G network. So Airtel's plans are to be considered like pricing in higher side initially, because they are providing initial stages of 5G network, because 5G is very faster, 100 times 10 times faster than 4G network. You already know that. So the average like they have to in my opinion it will be around like a month of 500 rupees per month. So it will be a 5G plan. so it must expensive, but somewhere around it will be an GST also included. It will be maybe up to 600 also, which means it is initial structure of 5G network services. You need to pay more because it will in India, all around India, it will not developed much mostly, so it will cost like 600 to 500 per month. So it is much expensive, but the experience that what we get from 4G to 5G is much more difference, guys. So this is about all about Airtel. So the thank you, guys. So this is all about Airtel 5G launch in India on spectrum based on different types of spectrums. So thank you so much, guys. Welcome to so thank you so much. So we are going for new technology and new 5G network services. We are heartily welcome for Airtel to congratulate for 5G big initiative for to take 5G most in this month. So thank you so much, guys. Subscribe.